changed the way we were thinking, it changed what we did, and it changed all of our lives for the better. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. One particular weekend just changed everything for the four in the family, not just Alison, our daughter, our lives, her older brother's life as well.
The weekend about having a home of your own. There was a lady came with her daughter, and when I saw her daughter, she looked like my daughter, and she was living on her own with support and was doing wonderful things, and I just realised, wow, that could be for us. Up until then, I had just always thought, Alison will always be with me, because it's not appropriate for her dad to be doing her personal care, so it was all going to be with me, and we would grow old together. How wrong was I?
Well, every time that I met someone in the street or whatever and they would meet my daughter, I would feel not sorry for them, but very much that my daughter couldn't give them what they wanted, and I didn't have the mindset of that she could contribute to society. What the feel the course has done for me is completely changed my outlook on everything, and now I see what an amazing contribution that she makes.
I have a disability myself, so that's why I did the course for myself, and I wanted to come over my fears and try and do like presentations and that, and I wanted to try and speak for myself, and now I feel a lot better now because I'm starting to see my nephew a lot more, I'm starting to see my mum a lot more, I'm starting to do things like my comfort zone, which is good. I'm learning new things, I'm learning how to play the piano just recently. I've taught myself through like apps on my phone, and I'm going to start doing my driving lesson shortly.
I discovered the Partners in Policymaking course at a time when I was conflicted, quite emotional, having my young daughter Caitlin, and felt like I was fighting the system. I didn't like the language that I was using. Going in that course and what Partners in Policymaking has meant for us is a dramatic change in our life, so much so that we've adopted the whole inclusion and made me think a bit more about it. And I think what I love the most about what I've taken from the course is I no longer feel isolated. I no longer feel alone in this bubble sometimes that we're held in when there's disability involved. And
it's very much of a no, don't plan anything because something bad might happen. But Partners taught me that it's okay to dream. It doesn't have to happen right now. It can happen in 2 years, 5 years, but it's okay to have a dream.
When I became Partners, I was teetering on the edge. I was feeling very vulnerable, and I was put up in a nice hotel. This showed me that I still have value, that I'm worth investing in. I was fed nice food and I was taken good care of. There was tea and coffee, biscuits. This showed me that I had worth and that my needs matter too. I was fed before I was hungry, and I was offered a drink before I came thirsty. I was presented with talks, I was shown good practice and told stories, and this gave me hope, reassurance that I was on the right path and that I should just keep swimming, and that I was not alone in this journey. I was listened to. It was here that I accepted my life for what it is, and I began to heal. In Japan, they have this wonderful ancient tradition where they use gold to restore the damage and cracks of their broken ceramics, rather than concealing or hiding the repairs to make it look new. They view incorporating the damage into the design creates something that becomes even more beautiful than the original. Using the cracks to honour the pieces, they recognise the power and the value of this vulnerability. I feel like Partners is a bit like this personified.
Events like this are really about empowering people and giving you back the power. When sometimes the system takes that power away from you, and you can use this course, Partners in Policymaking, in order to empower you. And as Janie said, then she's sending you all out as ambassadors and activists to make a huge change.
I realise that we have to ask the right questions, focus our energies on the right things, and I mean the right things, the things that are right deep down inside the values stuff. We have to come with solutions to people in positions that can make change, but also recognise that most of the transformational change that's happened in our world have come from the bottom up, not the top down. So as partners, we need to make sure there's more graduates, that we recognise that we're a small tribe at the moment, but we need to become a bigger tribe. So